last Wednesday we went to like a Founders Day event, and this older man came up to us and began asking us some questions, talking to us, and the thing he asked was, "What do you think is the biggest problem your generation faces?" And he let us guess a few times. Um, Ultimately, he was leading to his answer, which we did not guess, but it's a valid answer and as to what his business was. And he said it was student debt and everyone having to pay back their loans that they take out from schools. Now, to an extent, I do agree, but I disagree on that being the biggest problem our generation faces. So, what is that problem? And to me, it is by far one term: distractions. Because it has never been easier to succeed than today. It's also never been easier to be distracted. So, that lays the foundation for opportunities that you can take advantage of. And here's why. Most of our generation is distracted by a variety of things. If you're in school, take a look around. How many people are truly focused on what they want to accomplish and dedicates most of their days and time of days towards that goal? Probably not many. And if you do know a lot of people around you who are like that, that's awesome, and take advantage of it because you're in a good environment. But the vast majority of people don't have that type of environment. So you need to be different than them if you truly want to make it and you want to succeed. And distractions can come in a variety of ways. You have to figure out what that looks like for you. And I'm not saying this to say don't live your life, don't have fun, don't enjoy living, because that, bar none, you should be doing that. But understand that there are sacrifices and there are trade-offs to be made every step of the way. And time is not your enemy. It's your greatest ally. And choosing how to use that time will dictate who you become in the future. Because people might say you are who you surround yourself with. You are who the closest people to you are. You are who your role models are. But it's truly you as a person are the person you are because of the time you spent whatever you've been doing. And you can even add the money you spent on whatever it is you spent. So if you look back on 2025, it's already November, which is insane. But if you look back 2025 from January to now, what did your schedule look like? What have you been doing? Where have you been spending your money? Was it to further yourself and to further your goals? Or was it on distractions, on things that may have felt good at the time, but now looking back, they didn't do much for you? Now, I don't say this to make it feel like, oh, I'm not doing the right thing, I'm not whatever, or I don't even want to do this. I just want to do what I like, what I enjoy, which may be a distraction, which might not. But just to internalize and think about and understand that time and money absolutely dictate your course in life. And if you want to make a big change, or you want to have immense amount of growth in whatever field or direction you want, just understand that the time and the money you put in now, you may not see results immediately, but they build up. I'm just thinking about where I was a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, and just getting that 1% better every day and doing something to further myself not only has grown me as a person, but also the skills I have, what I know about life. And I don't know much. I'm only 21 years old, almost 22 in a few months here, which is crazy. I still feel like I'm 18. But understanding that the time I've spent on doing things that were uncomfortable and moving forward have led me to where I am now. And obviously there's still so much more to go, and I haven't even began, if that makes sense. But it really is important to think about the relationship you have with time and attention and focus and distraction. What things distract you? Are they good? Are they bad? Do they take up most of your time? Are they things that help you get away and disassociate from work? That's something you have to figure out for yourself. For me, I can tell you 4 years ago, it was nothing but distractions. Maybe not. But retrospectively, there was no specific direction I was taking and committed to. Now it's different today, where the distractions I have are things that are like breaks or help me kind of take a break from what's going on with business, with whatever I'm doing in life, and help me reset. And I'll be honest, sometimes I let myself be distracted for too long, or for too many minutes or hours in a day or whatever it is. But I make it a point to always come back and build that distraction and take it away from the focus and where the focus needs to be. Now, this video is a little bit of me just thinking while I'm talking rather than having something to say. And I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but anyways, maybe I'll be looking back at this in 2 years, hopefully, and think, what was I talking about? I was completely distracted. I wasn't going on the road I wanted to go. But just know this, the work you put in and the leverage you have is yours. And that is concrete. So when you look back at it a year from now, 10 years from now, when you're 85 years old, is that time you spent and is that leverage you used on what you can be doing and what you should be doing and what you are doing, was it worth it? Is it something when you're 85 years old, let's say when you're on your deathbed, hopefully past 85, who knows, will you regret the choices you're making today? Or do you truly believe that the choices you're making right now, every hour, every minute, every moment, is it leading you in the path of the life you want? And will you be happy on your deathbed of, I did what I could do in this world. I've chased the dreams I wanted to chase. I took the actions of not just saying I wanted those things to happen, but actually accomplishing and chasing towards those. And whether or not they do end up happening, because who knows? A lot of it is based off of luck and the time you're there. And I talk about luck on a different video. And it's not just whatever. It's something you can partially control. But are you doing you in the future a justice right now? Or are you doing what you want to do right now in the moment? Just some food for thought. That's all I got for you guys today. Peace.